songwriter, as you're about to find out. I'm going to play you one of his songs. He was also a spark plug in the engine of American songwriting, if there ever was one. I don't know how many people I've talked to since he died who said, I wouldn't even be a songwriter if it weren't for Jack Hardy. I didn't know I was a songwriter until I met Jack Hardy. Jack ran a label and a magazine called Fast Folk from 1982 to 1997 in New York City. And they recorded Lyle Lovett, they recorded Sean Colvin, they recorded Christine Lavin, made one of those records. And they would give you one take, basically. They would give you one take of every song. If you didn't like that take, you had to record over the one that you just did. And they'd get the song, they'd get the record done in a day, and they'd have it on the radio within a month. Well, it's called Fast Folk. And that's kept this incredible singer-songwriter scene alive in New York City during those times. All that stuff is in the Smithsonian Folkways Museum now. And Jack would never tell you about that himself. He was a terrible self-promoter and a great promoter and encourager and motivator for other people. He would also, when he'd go to a festival like Kerrville or the Falcon Ridge Folk Festival up in New York, he'd put a pirate flag up on a pole about 20 feet tall so you could find him from anywhere on the ranch. And if you found him, you'd find songs. He'd get up in the morning, he'd make a pot of coffee, and there'd be people sitting around talking. If there was a guitar present, he would say, "Shut up and sing a song." And he'd get somebody singing a song, and he'd get those songs going around, you know. You come back around dinner time, and you'd make a big pot of pasta for everybody, and there'd be songs going around. You'd come back about midnight, and you'd be drunk in a chair, and there'd be songs going around that circle still. He was a great inspiring motivator and a great songwriter. This is my favorite Jack Hardy song so far, and I had him teach it to me around the campfire at Kerrville. And this is called Autumn. Before I play this, I just want to thank the Carson Meeting House, and I know there's a lot of volunteers here, and I want to thank Bruce Bolt for his time as well. Please give a round of applause. This is a gym. Like, how many people? Like 300 people live in this little community, or something like that. Is it something like that? So, like, this is incredible. There are entire cities that don't have a venue that's as nice as this one, and I know because I've been to them and I've played the venues that they have, and they're not as nice as this one. So this is an incredible thing that you've got here in this little community, and I'm so glad that you're taking care of it and just doing things with it and keeping it alive. It's a beautiful space downstairs too. We're going to go downstairs. Alexander Gunn and Raymond Hoosman, right?
Yep.
Raymond Hoosman and Alexander Gunn. That's not Alexander. That's Alexander Gunn. I call him a man named Gunn. They're going to be playing music for us downstairs. I've got CDs down there and a mailing list if you want to know where I'm going to be, what I'm doing. If you don't like my music very much, just buy a CD and give it to someone you don't like. Express yourself. All right, this is a Jack Hardy song called Autumn. Thanks for being here. Autumn was a fatal time. Autumn was a friend of mine. Autumn was my last hope to hold out till Christmas time. Autumn with the bright red hair, autumn with her icy stare, turned her back on the evening news in a way that said she didn't care. Take the Greyhound, take it out of town, take it down the highway where you might have turned around. Dig your fingernails into the gnaw hide. Let the countryside slide into another time, another town, another season. Autumn lit a cigarette, said it's not the time to quit. Ashes on the bed sheets, remote control and TV set. Autumn licked the envelope, said it was our only hope. The dim light slowly fading down to the glow of the Marlboro. Take the Greyhound, take it out of town, take it down the highway where you might have turned around, and dig your fingernails into the north eye. countryside, slide into another time, another town, another season. Autumn was a clean white sheet, covering all but the feet. Static on the radio, the ice bucket in the road. Here's to what I thought was best. Here's to your last request. Here's to how creation evolved into a holy now take the Greyhound, take it out of town, take it down the highway where you might have turned around and dig your fingernails into the north hide. Let the countryside slide into another time, another town, another season, another place, another